We that front seven rush, front seven rush. Yeah, we that front seven rush, front seven rush, front seven rush, front seven rush, seven rush. Front seven rush. What's front seven rush? Front seven rush. Go get it. Front seven rush. 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 It's time to make these players recognize this our season, y'all. When they cross the line, off the top they hitting brick walls. We've been playing hard this whole game, but we bout to rush. Now it should be about that time the second gets to beating us. Front seven, that's a fact, and we ain't giving you slack. Beating on my chest after knocking down your quarterback. You ain't know, you're playing with some real defenders. Form tight, stance right, organized killers. All defense all the time, we don't finish last. When it's said and done, you'll hear it on the podcast. Front seven rush, they'll have a lot to say. It was fun, but we got more games to play.
Conquerors, Warriors, welcome into another edition of the Front Seven Rush Show. I'm my man Vince Ingram. I'm a superstar producer, big time Bijan Kelly.
Bling blow. What's up, man? We look like we just got back from Dubai.
Man, I think I'm getting ready, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to dress the part, man.
It's time.
I'm trying to dress the part so I can blend right in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Blend right in, man. Look like one of the natives.
You gonna take a trip out there?
I'm gonna take a trip somewhere here pretty soon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's about time, man.
Got to.
All work and no play. That ain't cool.
I mean, you might as well take a trip every 3 months. I'm just saying.
Yeah, nothing to make it if I do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nothing to make it. Man, I'm just getting in, man. When I tell you, man, I've been here in this seat. No, I've been inside the house for 20 minutes. 20 minutes, man. I'm talking about, and I wasn't no shucking and jiving. I wasn't out there bull jiving. I was, you know what I'm saying, just getting out one horse, getting on another one, man.
Man.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You do it though, and you've been doing it all this whole. Yeah, I mean, since we started.
I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way. You know, that's the only way, man. I'm telling you, that is the only way that you can make something shake, man. You got to put in the work. You put in the work now. You put in the work now so you can cruise later. You don't if you continuously put in the work from the time you start throughout everything you're doing and to the end, then you're not doing something right. You have to get yourself to a point to where you're on cruise control from all the hard work that you put in.
That's coming right around the corner for you.
Oh yeah.
That's coming right around the corner. Got all those coals burning in the fire. A lot of them heating up too.
Yeah, heating up real good, man.
Red hot.
Red hot, bro. Hey, thank the Lord for Jesus, man. Every day, bro. Thank God every day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I thank God for what hadn't even happened yet. You know what I'm talking about? That's what everybody should do, man. Anything you want, you need, you want, ask God, man. He'll really give it to you. He will give it to you, man. You don't believe me? Try him. Make me out lie. He'll give it to you. He will give it to you, man. All you gotta do is ask.
Put it in my hands. What's up, Jay?
Yeah, that's it. Jay, what's up, man? What's up, Bodine?
Put it in my hands.
Yeah, that's right, cuz. When you know how to ride, it ain't nothing for a stepper. For sure.
For sure.
You already know. How was work today, man?
Work was good. Oh, wait a minute. I'm glad you asked that. It's crazy. Speaking of putting in my hands, I got promoted. So I start salary on Monday.
You start salary?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. Is
that a better deal for you?
It's a better deal. It's still the beginning. It's the start of everything, but it wasn't too far from what I was looking for.
Okay. Hey
Yeah.
man, if that's what works for you and that's what you looking for, God bless you, man. That's awesome. That's awesome, bro. I remember we used to talk. When you was kind of
Yeah.
treading through water, I was just like, man, just keep
Yeah.
plugging, man. You're gonna
Yeah.
get exactly what you're looking for. And
Yeah.
look, you don't even look too stressed out about it.
No, no, not at all. Not at all.
The other things you were doing, man, you was like, oh man, dang, I
Yeah.
mean, so now you got a whole different vibe, man, whole different swag about you, whole different attitude, man.
That's
So
true.
you doing what you vision. You always talked about programming and building sites and things like that and being in that field, man. You've always talked about that. So obviously that's always been a vision of yours. So now
Yeah.
you just branch off of that into whatever else you want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I mean, you couldn't have said it any better. It was the kind of gates that I was trying to get through because
Right.
it's a stepping stone part of the plan. So I'm like, okay,
Mm,
cool, all right. That was like the biggest thing was just getting in. I'm like, okay, I'm in. You
yeah.
can't kick me out. Like, it's this is officially my bottom line for fallback. It's like,
Mm,
oh, okay, if this doesn't work, that fall
mm,
back, cool. I could always be in this industry with this type of.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was the goal. That was the
Yeah.
goal.
And so now you change the way you think. If this doesn't work, they'll never come out your mouth again. Ever come out your mouth again. There's no plan B. There's only a plan A. So whatever you gotta do, you gotta make it work. And you think like that, and that's what happened, man. I mean, you'll be rewarded for it, man. It's amazing, bro, how it works. And if you just change the way you think, just change who you are. I mean, the universe will give you who you are, man. You just got to be that. Everything you think about,
Yeah,
what you think about every day, that's who you'll become.
yeah. I had to do that. I had to do exactly that. Thank you, y'all. I see y'all congratulating me on my promotion. Thank you. Um, yeah, I had to do exactly what you're saying. I had to change and just be like, okay, let me focus on just this, because I had been dabbling, not dabbling. I had gone like kind of deep into like music, and then my mind was split on this and that. But once I just focused and said, okay, I am this. Let me just do this.
Yeah,
I started doing the right things that kind of I guess grabbed attention like it was supposed to.
yeah. That's. I mean, you just bring that energy to you, towards you, man, and putting yourself around people that's already doing what you want to do. I mean, it's great, man. It's great. I wish everybody thought that way. You know what I mean? The world would be a better place, man. You just gotta, you just gotta think it. And
Got to make a choice.
yeah, yeah. I
Choose.
mean, if you negative things are always if negative things are always happening to you, man, you have to change who you are because you're bringing negative energy to you all day. You know what I mean? So you
That's true.
just, if you can hear me, if it sounds crazy, I promise you it ain't crazy. I'm a
No,
living
it's not.
witness. You just got to think. You just got to change your reality, you know, and whatever
What?
you. Mm,
Yeah, I just thought of that radio. What's that? What's your reality? What's your reality?
yeah,
What's your what's the
that's
what's
it,
the
man.
what's some radio
Yeah.
station that
What's that girl? What's that lady name?
yeah, a lady.
Yeah, I
Yeah, she's
can't
got
remember.
that. What's your reality? What's your reality?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I can't think of
So,
it,
hey,
but
man, yeah, congratulations, brother. Keep
thank
pushing,
you,
keep striving,
thank you,
keep doing your thing.
thank you.
Um, okay, I want to touch on a few things, man. See, we got a few people in. I want to thank everybody for joining us. I had a couple of different things, man. And BJ, man, some of this stuff I see, most of this stuff I see when I'm working throughout the day. I'll be listening to certain things and some of these things just come through, man, and it'd be interesting to me where I want to put it out there and see what everybody think, right? And
Mhm.
so this was actually a something that I just saw. So a wife wants a divorce from her guy because he won't leave a $5 million a year business. So he has a $5 million a year business, and she wants him to give it up because she wants more time with him.
Oh, I was hoping it was the opposite, where she wanted a divorce because he wanted to leave the business, but that's never the case, huh?
No, no, she wants him to leave the business because she wants more time with him, and so he refused. So she is divorcing him because of that.
And this is a $5 million grossing business
Right.
that he
That
built
he's
himself.
built. He owns the business. She
He
wants
owns
him.
it.
He owns it.
She's like, you know what? This whole thing that you just built, just drop it all for
Hmm.
me.
Right. And so it was on a little TikTok video I saw. So yeah, one of the guys was saying to him, to the guy that was explaining it, that yeah, um, that's what you do
What?
for your
What?
wife.
What?
Yeah, yeah. One of the guys told him, yeah, that's what you supposed to do for your wife.
And what does he own?
Huh?
What does he own?
Like what kind of drugs?
No, no. What does he own?
Oh, it was some. Oh, he don't own anything. He was
Oh,
just
okay,
saying
okay. So we can't listen to him.
no. He don't own anything. The guy that was yeah. He was just saying that the family is first. And so the guy was like, "Look, man,
That's
there
not
there
wrong.
won't be any family if you're not making any money."
That's true. That's true.
He said, "Well,
That's true.
if I'm not making any money, the family's not gonna last anyway."
So
And
was she? I mean, we don't know all the details, but was
I
she
just
trying to?
I don't know all the details. I ran across it on a video,
Yeah.
and the guy was just saying that she was divorcing him because she wanted him to leave his $5 million grossing
How old
business
is
a
he?
year. Huh?
How old is he?
I mean, he looked to be 40, mid 40s, maybe.
Mid 40s. Um, I mean, depending on how much he's made, that could be retiring time. But I mean, no one that's happy with what they're doing wants to retire in their 40s. Not what I've heard.
Right. No, I mean it didn't state um how much he's made, and stuff like that, man. All it said was you know, she wants more time, and
That's a
because
all right.
he was saying he can't give it because he's working,
That's
you
not
know.
happening. That's not happening.
So she's choosing to divorce him.
Yeah, no. They got kids and everything.
Yeah.
So she's the one making the bad move.
She's the one telling him, she's the one that's yeah, this if you don't do this, you need to do this or else.
It, I'm sure they've been together for a long time. They got kids. Kids probably grown or getting close to grown. And she wants to pull this now and say, I'm going to divorce you if you don't leave this $5 million business. I mean, that should have been maybe, she should have had some proactive thought maybe in the beginning saying, hey, I understand this hustle, this grind. Let's work something out to get to get your time split evenly and stuff. But now, I mean, you're up here in age. You're divorcing him. Obviously, you're divorcing him because you want someone else that will give you more time. But you already got all the kids. You already got the family. You already got the success.
She wants the time, man. What part of
Just,
she wants the
just,
time you ain't getting?
just work it out.
I
I just
guess
don't. I just
I'm
don't
pretty.
get it.
I'm pretty sure she's, they've been back and forth, and I'm pretty sure he's tried it, and when you have a business like that, a lot of times, you gotta, sacrifice a lot of things, and most time it's time. And I don't know. Of course, it's just a video. Him and another guy was talking. I don't have her side. Didn't see her side, but I definitely want to know what everybody think about it. Is he wrong? Should he leave his job? Should he leave his business?
Ah,
I mean, and you can draw your own, like
mm-mm.
BJ was saying, how much money has he made? If you want to put that in there, how long have they been together? Is the kids grown? Does he, I'm looking at it like what you said, maybe this is a business that he created and it's
Mm.
hard for him. Like you look at a lot of these NFL players, man, when it's time for them to retire, they cry like babies, man. They
Man,
cry. I mean, football players, basketball players, and these guys are millionaires and they
yeah,
cry like babies. So a lot of times it doesn't have a whole lot to do with the money. The money is a big, big plus, but it's just giving up their
think it's
long term dream,
think
you
it's the
know?
life, right? They built a life in that. They
Yeah,
they they got these all these experiences and all these memories and this everyday lifestyle that they built that is in their eyes perfect. And
right.
they couldn't, it's like they wouldn't do anything else but this in the world,
Yeah,
and they're forced to be separated from it. I
yeah,
could see that. I could see that. I just I don't know about those two, the husband and the wife, but hey, I agree for the with the whole for better or for worse. You're already married. I don't
mhm,
see the whole divorce thing even coming into play. If it's time, if that's what you want, just keep working at it. You can't work forever. You know what I mean? You're gonna outlast the company most likely. I mean, but hey, I get it. I mean, I get it. Hey,
right. Yeah. Like he
emotions.
was
I
he
mean,
was saying, man, he was saying like she doesn't have to worry about any money,
mm,
and any of that. But that obviously that's cool with her, but that's not, her thing is, hey, I want this time with you, and when I be wanting you, you gotta go to work, or you gotta go to a conference, or you got a project due, or you got this, or you got that.
I wish I
So
could know. I wish
I,
I
I
could
just
know.
I just want to know, the lovelies come in on it. Nobody else is really saying anything, but I'm
Yeah,
curious to know.
we've been giving them some time, but yeah. But the lovely said, if you chase women, you'll never have money. But if you chase money, you'll always have women. I hear that every year from my
Yeah,
dad.
yeah, and I think that's an accurate statement.
Yeah,
No woman is gonna get with you if you don't have money, man. If she does, that 9 times out of 10 is not really the woman you want. It's just somebody you settle for. You know what I mean? That's
I
just
get you.
that's just how it is. Women want they
I
want.
mean, yeah, because it's more. It's a bit deeper than just money. It's also like sure on the surface level, money can represent these things, but it's like a level of development. You know,
Right.
if someone accepts you at a very very low level of development, it's like you may think, oh yeah, that's awesome, they're down to earth, they're caring, they love, but it's like also at the same time that means they could have no drive. That means they could also be underdeveloped. I mean, when
Mhm.
it's time to grow, are they going to grow too?
Right.
It's like, or you could be a developed person and meet another developed person and just have a really mutually amazing relationship and not
Yeah.
have all this, this conflict in between from two children trying to, have something serious.
Yeah. Yeah. Very
Did I
well
hit
put,
it?
man. Damn, you put that pretty good. You read that right off a Hallmark card, bro.
I read it off my heart. I
All
got I
right.
got I got this little fine print engraved in my heart.
Oh, boy.
The lovely also said, "What people don't understand is you can never have enough money. Each time you reach your goal, you will want more, and your lifestyle will change. So it will never be enough. So when is your cutoff time?
I guess what is cutoff time when you retire? You know, I mean, that's what retire means, that you're no longer physically working, right?
I guess the question is, when is your cutoff? When is your retirement age? Maybe some people don't set it. I think people should set it.
Well, I mean, they have a retirement age,
Yeah,
right?
but you don't have to. No, it's not like a forced retirement age.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if you don't set it, it's one set for you.
What? No.
It's not.
I've seen there's 80-year-olds that are like CEOs of companies and still like on board. I mean, hey, let's talk about politics. It's
I mean,
80-year-olds in
I get
politics.
that, but what my point is to you is that they do have something written that says you can retire at this time, right?
Yeah, but what do you get when you do that?
I don't know what you get. It don't matter what you get. All I'm saying is that they do have something set for people, a guide for people to say, okay, you 62 years old, you can legally retire and draw your social security, whatever comes with retirement. So they have something, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Now, people decide when they want to retire and how they want to retire and so on and so forth. But for the working class man that's
Right,
worked at a refinery all his life,
right,
they say, okay, you can retire at 62 and you can get this and you can get this and you can get this.
right.
So, that's my only point, that they actually have something. And if you go by that, but who the hell wants to wait till they in their 60s to retire? You know what I
I
mean?
want to see the percentage of people that actually go by that
Man,
today.
it's a
You know,
huge
or
percentage. I think it's
no, no,
more than not.
well, maybe like leading up to now. You know, the ones that are currently 60 and up that have retired. But I'm talking about like the ones planning on, you know, uh, I bet the number has dropped severely on the number of people
I
actually.
beg to differ. I beg to
Really?
differ. It's more people work for in refineries, school teachers, construction workers. It's more of those people that's just trying to stay on their job for 20 plus years. FedEx workers, UPS workers, postal workers. They're just trying to get to retirement age so they can draw their money. Yeah, I think it's more
Yeah.
of them than not. You know what I mean?
I guess when you put it that way, yeah, because then you also got police officers with pension
Yeah,
and this and
all of that.
that. There's a
Yeah.
lot, yeah, a lot more blue collar workers
Corporate
waiting.
people who just, trying to get to retirement age on their job.
White collar too. White collar
Yeah.
too, yeah.
Yeah. So you talking about CEOs and stuff, those are, you know, higher tax bracket people that they just love going to work. They're
Yeah.
doing that, they're calling. They're not just doing a job. It's more
Yeah.
people that just do a everyday job than
Yeah.
actually working on their calling.
Day to day duties.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Um, Vicky said maybe she feels like they are at the point financially that he can retire or make more time for her and the family.
yeah, like you said, I mean, and that may be the case. And he's still
Maybe.
refusing. But like I said, it's like Tom Brady finna be 45. Tom Brady's actually 45 years old today. His birthday.
Oh,
45. Tom
happy
Brady.
birthday.
Yeah. And I mean, the guy has all the money in the world. He could have been retired, but he loves what he do. And so, you know what I mean? I'm almost curious to know, is his wife saying, when you gonna hang him up?
Hmm.
We can be doing this, we can be doing that. You can be
Hmm.
home more with the kids,
Yeah.
but he's choosing to keep going to work, and it's because he loves what he do. You know,
Yeah.
which I
Yeah.
guess something like that. This may be, this other guy's situation. You know what I'm saying? Like what Vic is saying, maybe that's what the deal is, and they have enough, and she just want her, want her time, want her husband or whatever to be around more. And he's like, man, you know, who knows?
Mm.
That part we'll never know.
We will never know. The
Hmm.
lovely said, men have to understand women marry for security and lifestyle, and women marry for security and lifestyle, and men marry for loyalty and sex. Yeah, I mean, yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. I agree with that. Yeah.
Right.
Uh, let's see. Most people who retire work for someone else. Typically, when people work for themselves, they really don't retire. They just start to oversee everything. Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. Podian said, "I've seen people retire and their health gets bad." I could see that.
Yeah, that's a real thing, man. I mean, when they used to doing something every day, it inspires them to stay healthy. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And then,
Hmm.
when they stop working, it's like now they ain't, they ain't damn
Just
near like ain't
back,
got nothing to live for.
lay back, and take a check.
Yeah. Hmm.
uh, let's see. Lovely said, "Retirement is pretty much only done in the West. Other countries don't do retirement."
Mm. I think once you get so old and your reflexes and things of that nature not as sharp, it's time. I think retirement is a good thing for people.
Yeah.
Because people will work until they can't work no more, man. And you don't want to be the old dude, in the warehouse and you just
Mm-mm.
in the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got the
Yeah.
young
No.
Thundercats coming in, and you got Melvin, who
Uh-huh.
been there 40 years, and he's just in the way now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Moving slow,
Yeah.
thinking he bigger than the company,
Mm-hmm.
continuously every day letting somebody know how long he been there. You know what I mean?
And the way things move today and how fast things update, there's no way that he's still understanding everything about his job or able to do, all the things. Because without a doubt, there's some type of new technology or some screen that he can't read or can't tap correctly,
Mm-hmm.
or something.
Right. You're right.
Melvin. Statistics say
That's a
it
good name,
takes.
man, for an
Yeah.
old dude.
Statistics say it takes 2.6 million for the average person to retire. Only 1% of the working class can really do that. Sheesh. Yeah.
2.6 million. Yeah, I don't. Only
Hmm.
1% of the working class. I wonder, can any part of the working class do that?
2.6 million in the account. I mean, the way Social Security works, that kind of prevents them from needing that in the account, right? I don't know how much it pays, but I've heard that it
I
pays
think it
enough
just
to.
depends on your lifestyle, man. A lot of people who retire, they downsize. They sell a
Hmm.
big home and move into something smaller, or they, you know, by that time, supposedly all your bills should be paid for. You should own your home. You should own your vehicles.
That's enough
So
time. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, but if you that type of person who likes to take a bunch of trips and you won't continue doing things like you working,
Hmm.
it's gonna be hard for you, you know,
True. True.
even with 2.6 million.
Um. Yeah, because you gotta live what another like 20, 30 years on 2.6 million.
Easy. If you retire at 60 and you're in good health, I mean, you're gonna live at least 25 more years, 85. With technology now, a lot of people living longer than that.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Stampede said, just because a company has 5 million in revenue doesn't mean there's a huge margin of profit. That's also true. That wasn't
Hmm.
5 million in profit.
Right.
Um, he said the CEO might not make a huge salary, So the wife might be tired of waiting for that huge bag to finally land. He spent all this time trying to make his business successful, and she's ready to have the husband she thought she was going to get.
That could be it too, man. That could be it too. That's a hard one, man, because it's like the wife is throwing in the towel.
Right,
That's the
right.
way he's going to look at it.
Hmm.
He's not looking at it like she just want my time. He's going to look at it like she's throwing in the towel. She don't believe in me.
So then, how much time is he going to have when he has to pick up a 9 to 5?
Yeah, I know. I mean, and I don't see him leaving a $5 million grossing company a year to go, work a 9 to 5, making $22 an hour.
Right.
I don't know how that works. I think it'll be rough, and I think it'll put a huge strain on the marriage.
Hmm.
It'll put a
Yeah.
huge strain on the marriage.
Yeah. Why would you go from like ownership to taking your resume and then going to like apply for a job and clock in for another
Right.
owner? It just,
Yeah.
yeah.
It just don't seem. Yeah. Then you don't have young cats over you named Cedric that kind of telling you, you
Cedric with the
know,
big pants.
yeah, yeah, hey Johnny, you need to, make sure this area clean, man. And bruh, what I mean? You got Cedric telling you, Johnny, you need to make sure this area clean, man. Yesterday you left and it was, it was still some paper around. I don't want to tell you no more. You need to make sure. And you looking at him like, are you for real, little bruh?
I don't know how it was like where you worked at before, but here we got some very some very strict
Yeah,
rules.
yeah. And everybody gonna know, oh, you own your own business didn't work out. They ain't gonna, I mean, and them hating cats, they gonna let it be known. They gonna let it be known. That's a rough one, BJ. That's a rough one.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I'd have to throw away the whole family. I'm joking. I'm joking. But like divorce, you can't threaten me with divorce. That's just gonna make me do something irrational
Yeah,
and like double down.
yeah.
But the lovely said most corporate workers, once they retire, especially women that are single, take on a part-time job at like a department store, a grocery store, or something like that. I've seen some
Mm.
pretty old women, yeah, at some department stores and stuff.
Hmm. And they what? They just doing that just to have something to do? Or
I
they
have no
doing it for?
idea. I had the question in my head. I'm like, man, I really hope they're not, at this age still working because they
Yeah.
have to. Like,
The
I
lovely,
hope
do
like
you think they doing that because they have to, or you just doing it? They just doing that because they just bored and they want something to do. Hopefully, it's that second one, man.
hey, it's nothing to see a 70-year-old woman at a grocery store.
Working,
If you walk around the grocery store long enough, you'll find one. Yeah,
man. I mean, I grocery store like a bank robber. I hate going there. I wouldn't do it unless
in and out.
if I didn't have to eat.
Yeah. Wait, why?
Huh?
Why?
I just don't like the lines, man. I don't like lines. I don't like waiting in line. I
Yeah,
don't like the traffic.
yeah,
We pushing buggies. I'm trying to go left. You trying to go right. We come in the same direction. It's just
yeah,
just a whole
yeah,
lot, man. You know what I
yeah,
mean? I don't have
yeah.
time for all that crap.
You'd rather just go get your bison, put them over your shoulder, bring it back
Yeah,
to the.
yeah. I rather just go outside and catch mine going down the street, man, and
Yeah,
kill it and bring it back, cut it up. You know, do it
you
like
know,
that.
I wish we still had some type of. I'm not gonna go that far, but I wish we still had some type of separation where it's like, okay, we have this way, but we also have like this way, you know,
Mm,
because
yeah.
where we came from, the history of people, like we
You
don't do
talking about like
any.
how we do now versus the cats going out killing their own buffalo?
Right.
Which one you think the ladies will want more?
I mean, of course, the ladies want the grocery shopping so they can have that. But then the other
They
option
want
is
who?
still grocery shopping.
You think the ladies will want the grocery shopping guy versus the guy that's going
Oh,
out
oh,
killing the
which
buffalo?
guy? I thought you meant which activity. Yeah, no,
No,
of
man.
course. Yeah, yeah.
Of course, what? You ain't answering
The
this
buffalo
question.
guy.
So
Yeah,
you think the
buffalo.
ladies would rather have the guy that's going out killing the buffalo opposed to the one that's going to the grocery store?
It's changing today, but traditionally, I want to say yes, but it's changing to a no.
Which guy
Yeah.
you think you'll be right now?
Right now,
Yeah.
I ain't never hunted or anything before, so
So you be
I
going
probably
to the grocery store guy?
I'd be going to the meat market. Yeah. But if I knew how to do it, for sure. That's what, man. Imagine like
Okay.
we got like you could go to the grocery store and spend minimum $400
Mhm.
a week or a month or however, depending on your household size. Or let's say you pay like an annual subscription, 1,000 a year to for
Mhm.
this hunting mart. I don't know, and you go get yourself some farm wild but farm raised chickens running around in this.
Right.
You know
You
what I
just gotta
mean?
go
Like,
get them yourself.
yeah, you just gotta go get them yourself. I would
Mhm.
do that. That
Cool.
might that might be that might be a good business idea.
Nah, ain't nobody, but these chumps ain't gonna do that, man. Ain't nobody, they ain't built like
In
that.
Texas, come on, Texas. Oh, you gonna have a lot of people in Texas going, oh, what? I can just go get my own chicken. And
Mm.
you limited and stuff. You got your rules and stuff. They pay an annual subscription, and bam, and it's like groceries.
Yeah. You gotta kill it. You throw it on back of the truck. They got somewhere where you take it and clean it and package it yourself. And
Yeah, all that. Go milk yourself a cow.
yeah. What Bodine said?
Uh, voting
The
said,
first one, the other one.
oh, the other one. When you work so hard and build your brand, it is hard to let that go.
Yeah, it's
Um,
impossible,
what do you
man.
think, Vince? Being a business
Yeah,
owner yourself.
very impossible. Especially when you get it out the mud, man. When you work and sacrifice and be disciplined and keeping your credit right and you know being very disciplined, not spending money frivolously and
Right.
just working your fingers to the bone, man, and putting time in, man. You can't, you won't get that up. You won't give that up. It'll give you, the only way you'll let that go is to give you up. Like it just doesn't work, and it's just putting you in such financial bind that you can't help but give it up. Other than that, you nobody will ever get that up, man. So that's why it's such a big deal that she's asking him to do that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
Yeah.
his story, but you know, if he's generating 5 million a year, then he's put some time and effort into it.
Yeah. I mean, typically the king would just pass down, the kingdom to the prince.
Mm-hmm.
So this whole just walk away and like who no one's keeping it up. It's not being passed. It's not being kept in the family. You just want me to leave it? Like can't
Mm-hmm.
like nah. I could see maybe, okay, hey, she wants me to take, a different type of role, let other people manage it. Okay, we could work that out. I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Um, and do maybe like a slow progression into that, but like just just to leave something you built, nah. And so I don't know if you probably yeah, no, your kids are way too old. You don't know what Minecraft is, do you?
Minecraft.
Yeah,
Um,
it's a
no,
game.
was that? Oh, okay. I
It's
thought
a
that
game.
was some Chris Angel used to do.
No, it's like mining. But anyways, it's a game, right? And in this
Mhm.
game that kids play, you can build like your own world, really.
Right.
You can really do a lot and put in a lot of work and progress, and a lot of hours and stuff into it. And so it's kind of for that reason it's different and it's kind of a little more special than some most other games because of
Mhm.
that. And so then just like this wife, you'll have parents kind of be like, you're spending too much time on that, and they'll try and just delete it all or take it from them. But
Mhm.
the today, that's happening today. But there's like that's really just like it would be for this husband. That's a really like mentally devastating thing to take what someone has built and put hours and years into. Because you could
Right.
do that on Minecraft. You're not making money,
Yeah.
but it's the same kind of concept of like building this whole thing, and yeah, it's in a virtual world and yada yada yada, but you can't help the fact that they spent the time and built it. I mean, you let them
Right.
do it in the first place. That's kind of what I was saying about the wife. Like, if
Mhm.
maybe she said something in the beginning and said, let's do, let's have some type of agreement, some limits, but to wait to this point, or
Right.
I don't know if she waited, but I'm just going off of what we know, like to say it now and like threaten divorce or say like, oh, you gotta leave it all.
Mhm.
I mean, why would you want to do that to anybody?
Yeah, you would think that, man, but I was looking at what Stampede said, and he actually has a point. He has a really good point. Um, and maybe the wife is suggesting that the guy do something like that. Now,
Um,
read what Stampede said real quick, please.
Stampede said, I know a guy who owned a construction company, but he sold it and now works for another contractor. He said it's one of the best moves he ever made. The stress of ownership and missing family events was weighing on him too much. He said they have a bunch of money in investments for retirement, and he's a lead foreman at his new job.
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. That's not always because I mean, you build a company to sell it.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? If you
Yeah.
can build a company up from the ground, man, and then somebody comes in and offer you $10 million for it,
Mhm.
that's not a
Hey,
bad deal at all.
hey,
And then you can you take that and then you can invest it in some different things and then take you a little job. So that's
and
not a bad deal at all, man. It's not a especially if the stress gets too overwhelming because I can honestly tell you, man, with owning a business, owning businesses or whatever, man, it can be very, very, very stressful. Now, the guy didn't mention about him being stressed out, but maybe that's what his lady, maybe she's being stressed out because she don't see her guy, and maybe
could
he
be
can
it.
sell that business for 5 million.
It could be it.
But sounds like he's still, um, sounds like he still is trying to play with his baby. You know what I mean? He's not ready yet. And so that's where the problem lies with him not being ready. She can't really force him to do it because it won't end well.
Nope.
She just got to keep stroking until he gets ready. And maybe like Pete said about this guy, he got tired of missing family events and you know um, things like that. That wears on you, man. Because you can't close your business when family is trying to have an event if you're scheduled to be open. So that's a great point, Pete. Great point.
Very good point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, his next one was interesting. He said, my buddy had a feature on HGTV building tiny homes. His business was successful. Now he and his 18-year-old son both work at a bigger company.
Mm.
Shoot, hey, if it works, it works.
Hmm. There's nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong with that. Make some money, get out, leave the stressful stuff behind. Because when you work for somebody else, you're not stressed out like that. When you work, when you're the owner, you're responsible for everybody that works for you. Your job is to ensure that they keep a job. And that can be a lot of stress, man. When the money is not flowing the right
Mhm.
way, you still got these. You still got to make your payroll, and you have to take a lot of losses to make sure everybody else is okay. And most of the time, they don't even know when you're in trouble. You just trying to make it happen the best way you can. You know what I mean?
The best way you
So that's
can.
stressful, man. You keeping all that in, or you telling somebody close to you that don't work with you or work for you, and yeah. So yeah, that's a great point, man. That's a great point.
Bam.
You know,
Xavier
because
said she wants a tiny home. I like tiny homes. I
yeah,
don't think
yeah,
you
tiny
like.
homes. Yeah, tiny homes is a big thing, man. You know what I
But
mean?
do you like tiny homes?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
oh, what? Okay,
yeah.
I really thought you were gonna have a response like Nas.
No, I would build them and rent them. I'm probably not going to stay in one.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, I know that's what you meant.
But it's lucrative. Okay, I see.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, I have a friend up here. Started off coworker, now we're friends. But at this job I work at, he just got a trailer. And I know like you or Nas would be like, you know, you work all this time and get this money to get a trailer, but like to me it makes sense. I think it was cool. I think it was great. Him and his fiance, they,
Mm-hmm.
they they just got a trailer. They just moved kind of closer up like this way,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, they're like on like this plot, like,
Mm-hmm.
and they
Man,
got
look, man, I'm not opposed to a trailer. If it works for you, I think it's hey man, I think it's great. You have to do what works for you, man. So no, Nas is on that crap. It doesn't. I guess it doesn't work for him, and he can never see himself doing it. But
you would laugh.
man, look, a lot of people are tiny homes, trailers, and stuff. Man, a lot of you guys aren't trying to pay these big $6,000, $5,000 mortgage every month, man. And
To
I
stay in
get it.
one spot.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, man. I get it. That's a whole lot of money. That's a whole lot of money, man. So I totally get it. Um, with a trailer or something like that. Me personally, I'm gonna always have, a high end vehicle. I'm gonna always have one. There's just nowhere, no sense about it. I'm always have one, and I just can't park whatever I'm riding in outside of a trailer. It's just I would be the biggest sucker in the world. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, hey, yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah,
think all that factors into my decision. Now
yeah,
if I
yeah.
didn't if that wasn't such a big deal to me, me just standing in the trailer, yeah, it's not a big deal. But I
Right,
mean that's
right.
a huge thing for me. I cannot leave out my trailer door and get in what I'm getting in. It's just
Doesn't exactly match.
nah. It was just a little
Nah.
crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I can't do it.
Get out the trailer, hop in a Corvette.
Yeah, I mean, people
Hop
be
in a
like, "Are you for
Lambo.
real?" Yeah, that's crazy, dude. You
They'd be
crazy?
like, something's wrong here.
Something is wrong. Yeah, your car costs 5 times more than what you staying in. Are you for real, dude? So anyway.
Yo, I wonder if there's some people. There's got to be some. Of course, we're living in the world here, but there's got to be some people where their car is worth more than their house or wherever they're living.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Huh.
I mean, they're probably all single guys because your lady ain't
Mhm.
going for that.
Right.
Yeah, if you flipping in something like that, yeah, you gonna
Yeah.
have to upgrade me, dude. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right. Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah. So hey, listen, man, I wanted to throw this out here and get some conversation about this real quick, man. What's your take on couples and friends that's in different tax brackets? And what I mean by that is you have couples, and I want to get the ladies' take on this, man. Because if you, for example, y'all going on a trip, let's say 3 couples, 2 of them are in the same tax bracket, a higher tax bracket, but everybody is friends and buddies, and then that third one is not in that same tax bracket.
Mm-hmm.
How do you, as women, handle, let's say you go on a vacation and 2 of the couples are just really, really enjoying the vacation because they have the money and they're doing a whole lot of extra things versus that third couple, they have to be a little bit more conservative and be in kind of not even indulge in some of these things that everybody else is doing, not even eating in the same places, doing some of the same activities, buying some of this, doing some of the same shopping. How, as women, on both ends, if you're on that higher end, how do you look at that lower end friend of yours? And if you're on that lower end, what's your take on the higher end friends and take on your the person you're with? Does it be odd, is it an awkward deal? Do you just be like, man, we shouldn't have came. I'd rather not go. You know, on the guy perspective as well. On the lady perspective and the man perspective. As a man, do you be like, looking at the other two and the amount of, money that they're throwing around or whatever? Do you feel,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
a bit, you know, less than or what? I just want to know what everybody think about that.
Shoot, I think that's an easy fix.
So if you that guy, you and your lady, y'all, y'all in board, or you ain't going to board, but y'all in Cancun,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I mean everybody else is jet skiing and going to the nicest restaurants, and you looking at your lady like, man, we just can walk around. Can't, we ain't got no money for that.
Whoa. Yeah,
Do you
no,
go
I
to
think
your
it's.
do you go
Huh?
to your buddy and say, hey man, look out for me, man. Let me hold some. Give
What?
me this. I mean, what do you have? What will you do? I'm asking, man.
I wouldn't even be there to ask him. So this is the thing with me. Before anyone really jumps in on this, uh, I don't like going anywhere without money. So that's an easy fix. Now if I first off, if I got the money to go on a trip and enjoy myself, I don't need, to have the higher tax bracket to do, A through Z. I could maybe get away with doing A through J, like but like first off, I gotta have the money to go, and then once I'm there, if I'm going with like friends or family that are in higher tax brackets, there's got to be some compromise. Like, okay, we're there's an itinerary. There's some things we're gonna do together, and then some things we're not gonna do together, and it's just gonna be that simple. But we're
So
not
wait a
about to
minute.
be here.
Wait a minute, real quick. Let me jump in. So what you're saying is because you at some point you have to go because you're one of the closest buddies. She's one of the closest partners to the wives or the girlfriends or whatever.
Hmm.
Y'all can't not go each time. So okay,
What?
you decide.
No one's gonna force me to spend money I don't got.
I mean, but at what point you have to go, man? At some point you got to go with the other two, because I mean y'all close buddies, man. You cannot always stay at home, man, and your lady gonna be looking at you like, damn, Sean them gone to so and so again.
And I'll be like, how we gonna pay for it? I mean, it depends. Like, are they millionaire friends? Cause yeah,
I
they gotta
mean,
pay for us
not
every time.
necessarily millionaire. They're just in a different bracket. Let's say they make 100,000 a year, and you make 60.
I'm going on trips with them, but I'm probably if I'm making 60 and they're making 100, I'm probably going on one trip a year with them. Okay, and
Mhm.
like I said, there's gonna be some things we do together, some things we do separate. But I can't go on 3 trips a year like they probably want to. They're
Mhm.
not even going on 3 trips a year, 100,000 a year. But
I'm just
still,
throwing
like,
out the money. Let's say they are going on 3 trips. I mean, that's
nope,
you.
nope.
So you're not going. You're going on one. That
With,
first of all,
yeah,
you're going on one.
with one and if I'm making 60,000 a year, I can't spend more than 6,000, and that's far.
Right.
That's
That's
ten
that's
percent.
room, board, flight, spending
Yeah,
money, everything.
yeah, but that's 10% of the whole dang year. So that's limit.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you got
So
don't got much breathing room. You either gotta wait till you build your savings up, or till you level up. But you can't just be hanging with everybody.
so you'll go ahead and get that straight from the door with your lady that
Uh huh.
yeah, no,
Uh-huh.
we can't
That's me.
rock like with them.
That's me.
Damn. Ooh man. I mean, cause y'all close. We ain't talking about no, we talking about y'all close, man. So
Then they know how much we make.
they do. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they should have asked us to go to a bar.
So okay, I got BJ's perspective.
Yeah.
Bodine chimed in. Ladies, I want to know. So from the ladies, do do y'all tell BJ, like, man, we need to get our weight up, man. This is ridiculous. We can't go shun them gone. They having a good time. They sending a video. Wish y'all was here. Um, or do you just fall back and just as the lady and just accept that we just can't do what they do. Let's just go on the couch and watch a movie. You know, I want to really know, man. I mean, now y'all close now. Y'all not, y'all close. Y'all when somebody's hurt. I mean, everybody y'all get together for holidays and y'all super close. So and you have a lot of friends like that. You know what I mean? So I just don't see the ladies always, when the other two are gone, she gonna be looking at you like, damn, won't he just die and leave me the insurance money? You know what I mean? But I mean, I want to hear from the ladies, man. How would they deal with that?
Let's see what we got. The lovely said, it depends on how much I like the guy. If I like him, I'll just tell the other girls that we're gonna stay in the room and have sex and have room service while they're out doing activities. Oh, so she kind of gives an excuse like, "Oh, we would go out, but we're just so busy in the room."
Mm,
I don't,
yeah, I
I
don't
don't
know
think
how
that
that
would work
works,
with me,
man.
because I'd be like, "Yeah, okay, that's why you came all the way out here, spent a thousand
Exactly. Me
dollars on
too.
a plane trip
Right.
each."
We talking about their asses. Why y'all in the room? Their asses ain't doing that. I know his ass. He ain't having that much set. Shit.
Look. Hey, when we get back, we're gonna go to their hotel room and look if they got any dirty dishes. They ain't got
Yeah.
no room service.
Nah, they ain't doing that. Shit, they ain't even eating today.
uh, oh man. Bodine said, I feel like if they're your friend and they invite you on a trip and they know your tax bracket, they must be your ride or die friend, and they're gonna make sure everybody has a good time. Yo, that's what I'm talking about.
So Bodine is saying if they friends like that, then they gonna cover you, basically.
Or at least compromise and do some less expensive things. Yeah, either one of those. But I don't
Yeah.
really, I don't want to go on vacation for someone to cover me. Like I shouldn't have gone.
Yeah, I don't either,
I'd be
man.
slapping myself. Like, why are
Yeah,
you here?
right. I would be, yeah. I don't feel good about that. You know what I mean? That BJ gotta front me some money for me and my lady to, hang out with them, man. Ugh, it just make your stomach hurt thinking about it.
Yeah, nah. Uh, Vicky. Vicky said I can't go each time. I'm with BJ. If I don't have it, I'm just not going. My real friend knows my situation, so they need not plan a trip I can't afford.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, you would think that, but I mean, y'all. I mean, they want to go, and um, they want you there. You know, so it's that's a real thing, man. It's a slippery slope, right?
it is.
That's a slippery slope, man. So, I don't know.
But yeah, where did I meet these rich ass friends that don't understand that I
Well, I mean, y'all
don't?
grew up together. So, see what I'm talking about? Y'all like that, man. Y'all been knowing each other since school and just kept, y'all big time buddies like that. It's a lot of
Hmm.
couples like that. You know what I'm saying? It just, and then the wives meet
If
and,
we grew up together, then I understand what you're saying. Like maybe they have a different group of friends, a different group of people, and they want to go somewhere extravagant. But it's just you, their closest friend, their
yeah,
closest family
you
member, or
got that.
something that
Yeah.
can't. I hear you,
They
but I
want you
just
to
can't
go,
go.
man, because you really my dude. You know what I mean?
Then you
And
should have
man,
planned it around me and not them. If you wanted me to go, you know what I mean? I
I hear you.
was just saying. Um, let's see. Oh, the lovely. She said, the way I see it, the ones who have a full itinerary are not having sex, so they're just keeping each other occupied. And that woman would have envy towards me and my man because we are having sex.
She's stuck on this having sex thing, ain't she?
She really is.
Yeah.
She also said, we're going, we just don't stay within our budget. That sounds
That's
irresponsible.
very irresponsible. That's gonna be bad too when you get back home because you got the home waiting on you. And if
Man,
you done went outside your budget, you're gonna have a problem when you get home. A
big
big
problem.
problem. Yeah. Yeah, big problem. Yeah.
Man,
That's gonna be a
uh,
big deal when you get home.
Jeez, you get home sick, can't even get groceries, can't get gas. Car, you left, and your car is on empty. Didn't even fill it up before you left.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And you got kids. uh, let's see. Vicky said, "If I really want to go, I help my dude finance the trip." I was about to say,
But no, that's not. I mean, that's all part of it. Hell, it ain't like the dude the only one finance. Both of y'all is combining your money. Y'all just don't have what everybody else have.
yeah,
So that's the
even with it
dilemma.
combined, yeah, it's like
Yeah,
we can't make
even
it to Australia this year.
right. I mean,
No.
because y'all living, you got the house, you got the cars, you got bills, you
Mhm.
got loans, you got these things home, so y'all maintain it. It's just the extra stuff. They want to go to Dominican Republic, and it's gonna cost each couple, 4,000 to go. And then when you get over there, you got to probably have another 2,000, like BJ said, to eat, to shop. And then
Mm.
when you get over there, you got sharing them. They want to, girl, let's go shopping. Because them together, they bringing in 200 plus thousand a year. And y'all bringing in 75, 80. So when
Mm.
they go over there, they want to shop. They want to just
Mm.
stop over here, eat brunch. Um,
And that's the
you know,
thing. That big part right there. When you get there, you know you want to shop, you know you want to eat. So if you planned your money just around getting there, you shouldn't even go. If your money did not stretch past getting there, shouldn't even go. Shouldn't even go.
yeah, because I think that is worse when you can't do what they're doing.
What? I've gone on some trips, with like, you go with family and you'll be younger. But you'll go with like the older, and they'll all be coupled up. They all got jobs that pay more than what you have at your young age. I've gone
Yeah.
on those trips where like they're doing this and that, and I'm just like, why am I even on this trip?
For real?
I'm like, I'm like, man, they got these bags. They getting this. They getting
Yeah.
that. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. Yeah. I can tell you, man, your lady's not gonna like the other ladies with bags in their hand. They ain't gonna like it, man. They ain't gonna like it.
man.
Yeah, they're not gonna like it, man. They're gonna be looking at you crazy. And I mean, the lovely talking about the sex and all that. You ain't getting no sex, man.
Mm-mm, mm-mm,
You ain't getting no
mm-mm.
sex. Not if she ain't got no bag, she ain't bought nothing.
Especially if y'all are walking around with them in the stores, and so you're
Don't you
seeing
have to
stuff
though?
that you want too. You have to in a way, unless you're just gonna stay outside because you know dang well what it's
You
gonna.
can't, man.
You
You
can't.
gotta go. You gotta walk around. I mean, the girls gonna be calling you because the dudes are gonna be still, man, we just gonna chill at the bar. So the girls gonna well, we're going to they got a little shopping mall thing. We're gonna take the we're gonna take the little bus down there and
And
we're
one
gonna
of the
we gonna
girls are gonna get her something small. They're gonna
oh
get,
yeah,
and she
yeah,
gonna come back with something small. Like,
yeah. And that's a pity thing. It's a pity
yeah.
thing. Damn, man. You want to get your son so some shoes. Girl, you ain't gotta buy these. I know I ain't gotta buy them. I want to buy
No, you shouldn't be on vacation. Take your ass home.
them.
No.
Oh,
Or
we
it's like, you go out to eat, go out to dinner, and you kind of got to tell around. And it's like, you gotta, you don't want to ask who got me, but, someone's going to make eye contact with you and be like, hey, what do you want?
yeah. I mean, because I mean, you're not eating burgers. You over there. Nobody's eating burgers over there.
Oh,
You eating
no.
lobster and
Mahi, mahi.
yeah, stuff like that, where they only have prices on the menu. You know what I mean?
Nope, nope.
And the way to just bring you the stuff, and at the end, just bring your bill for like $200+.
You gotta look over at them. Can I get a drink? No, don't go on vacation. Stay
Damn, man.
home. Stay home.
I don't know how you gonna do that, man. You got your buddies going. You got, your girl. I don't know, man. Anyway,
Heck no.
Stampede.
Um, Stampede said most folks with money plan their vacation well in advance. If the trip is that important to them, the more affluent folks usually understand and they'll offer to sponsor some of the events or the plane tickets or the lodging. It just has to be communicated ahead of time. The ones with less money should have time to save for the big trip, stop drinking 2 sodas a day from the gas station, and save up. That's an old school technique. If that's
Yeah,
what you do, if you're drinking 2 sodas a day, you need to stop.
you need to stop. You're right.
You need to stop right now. Stop. 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 Look, if I don't
Mm.
know who needs to hear this. If you're drinking 2 sodas a day, you need to stop.
Yeah,
All
you need
right.
to stop. You
All
drinking
right.
one soda a day, you need to stop.
Yeah. 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 1 soda a day. Uh, Bodine said, no, I mean, they're going to plan a trip where everybody would be able to have a good time. Yeah. Not necessarily like cover you. But with what Stampede is saying, he did throw in the word affluent. So I think he's talking, not 100,000 a year. Like these people are making 500,000 a year plus. Like, okay, you can sponsor me. You know, you can sponsor me.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I
What do you?
mean, I don't know if I would be cool with my buddy doing that. I guess I don't think I would, man.
If they have that much, I mean, it's like at that point, it's like you don't even know what to do with all that. You make 500,000 a year. If you are spending all of that, you shouldn't have it anyways. You should have majority of that.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't have a problem with doing it for my buddy, but I don't know if I could. I guess so, man. If we well off like that, because now me and me and my guys go out, man. We all around the same,
Right.
with bread. I mean, we'll go out and I mean, we may go have some food, man. The bill may be 400, and
One of y'all will take the whole thing.
one of us will take it. Man, I got it this time. You know what I mean? So I guess he got a point. You know what I'm saying? Because we know next time. But the only difference is if I'm always that top tier guy and you in that other bracket, you ain't gonna never be mine. You ain't gonna never get me. Right?
I mean, unless you do like a courtesy thing and you go to like a bar, you do something less so that he can.
Maybe
He
you
can.
you give me
It'll
this.
never be even on the spreadsheet, but
Right.
but
So you'll
friends,
never get me on the trip. Like if I get you, man, hey man, I got you when we going to the DR, man, I got you. You my dude, I got you. You and your lady, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But that'll never. I have to understand that ain't coming back around.
Vince, I'm not gonna lie. If I was that guy and I was making, the more money, like let's just throw it out and say I was a billionaire, and I sponsor, some trips, a lot of trips, I'm not gonna lie. I would want to still feel like this person would do something for me. So there's gonna be a few times where I don't know. Let's say we go get a $5 margarita together from down the street in Cozumel. I'm gonna pretend like I forgot my wallet. I'm gonna do that sometimes.
You gonna probably be washing dishes because he probably gonna get you. A
If
lot
he
of times,
doesn't,
that's it.
out.
You cut him out.
That's it, boy.
But a lot of times, though, when you start that, like what Stampede's saying, when you start that, people expect that.
Yeah.
So if you start that, they won't even. You'll get to the point to where they won't even pull their wallets out. Because I know BJ got it, because they just so used to you just getting it because
Yeah,
you
no.
want the bread. You know what I'm saying?
It depends what it is. If dinner was 10,000, don't even reach for your wallet. But if this is a $5 margarita, like I want to see you go. Whoa, hold up, we're done. I want to see you race to pay it. Like.
Yeah, you would think. You would think.
All right. So let's see.
The lovely.
The lovely said it's just like the people who go on trips with friends and they don't have the money to pay their rent, but yet they go on the trip. Yeah, that's weird.
That is weird.
Man,
And it's sad.
very sad. Yeah, I always talking to you about, man, rent is coming back around. You always got to hear that, but they're on the trip with you. The lovely said it's like women who fly across country to meet men they met on the internet, and once they get there and realize they're not having sex with them, then the man just leaves them with no money to get home. But that's different. But yeah, no, that is also dumb. But I do see. I couldn't necessarily say I wouldn't go because I mean he's a trick, so that's kind of the point to go if you don't have money and maybe you can get your money up.
Yeah.
But yeah. But if it's something where I'm potentially getting no benefit out of it, if I have no money, I'm not going.
Yeah.
I also have to be a woman in that scenario because I'm not letting someone trick on me as a man. Just saying.
Right.
I mean, Hillary Clinton could trick on me.
You stupid.
All right. Stampede said, I had a buddy who went to the NFL. He wanted me to be in his wedding, but I was unemployed at the time. I know that was an expensive wedding. He flew me out and took care of me all weekend. It wasn't the best feeling for me, but it was memorable and we had a great weekend. To this day, we've never even spoke about the financial aspect of that weekend. Perfect.
Yeah. I mean, like he wanted you to be in his wedding, though. You know what I'm saying? And you weren't financially ready to do the traveling and stuff. I get that.
100%.
You my boy, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
getting married or I'm having this
Mm-hmm.
big party and I'm in another state or another city. I'm like, you know,
Yep.
I've done that. Well, you know, man, I ain't really ain't got no money, man. Dawg, don't worry about it, man. Just get here. I
Mm-hmm.
got you, man. You know what
Just
I'm
be
saying?
here. Yeah.
I just want you to come kick it with me, you know. And it's not about no get back, no nothing. It's just I
Mm-mm.
want my dude with me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I
I
don't.
feel him on that.
When it comes down to weddings specifically, I don't. I don't think I always feel uneasy about like the idea of other people paying to come to my wedding.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know, it's
yeah,
like if I'm gonna have something out of state, I better have it within mind paying for everyone's plane tickets. That's just me.
right. Yeah,
That's just me.
yeah.
Uh, the lovely said, "Y'all right? We would not go."
Hmm.
So she changed her tune.
Hmm.
Um, Bodine said, "Because if we go out, you pay, and the bill is $400. That's cool. But when it's my time to pay, we going somewhere where the bill is $200."
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, and that's cool. That's cool, man. You don't nobody is saying, you know, you gotta meet that other person tat for tat. I mean, you know, if you don't we know you ain't bringing in that type of bread, but like BJ's saying, if we go somewhere and we get some tacos and the bill comes out to be $25, yeah, can you get your boy? You know, I just
don't be
last
staring
time,
at me now. You know I
yeah,
got the
last
four
time we
hundred
was
dollar
here,
bill.
yeah, I paid 400 for everybody to eat, you know. So you know, I feel you on that.
Stampede said it depends on how badly you want to have your friend around. You just come to understand that you will have to pay for some stuff and not embarrass your broke buddy.
Yeah, or not, you know, not embarrass your buddy who's not necessarily broke, but he ain't bringing the type of bread you bringing in.
Right,
So
right.
and he right, if we in that type of situation, man, and we out, I mean, we at on vacation, and I know this my dude I grew up with, I probably would put him to the side and be like, hey, man, you good? You need me to cash app you or shoot you some bread or whatever. You just look out for me
Yeah.
whenever you can, man.
And then he comes back around the corner with some cash in his pocket, and they don't even know. No
And
one
you know, the
knows.
girl be like, where you get that? Vince must gave you that money.
I hope she don't say it out loud. I hope she's not
Yeah,
that
man.
type.
But I
Yeah.
mean, you got to be careful with that because she already know you don't have it. So now all of a
Right.
sudden, oh, we
Right.
can go. You know what I mean? Or you giving me $500 a shot with? Where you get some
She'll be
money?
she'll be
Vince
like,
gave
what
you some money?
happened? She'll look at you real quick, like, hold up.
Yeah,
Look at
man.
me like, ah.
That don't always work out good either because she looking at you like, damn, Vince got to take care of you and me. You
Where
know,
you get that from?
that's good. That's a trip.
Then she'll be like, well, ask Vince if he can.
Yeah. Well, if he gonna do that, then shit, I want some shoes too.
We trying to go horseback riding with them, and the next night, so we need to get covered for that too.
Yeah, yeah. Be done started something, man.
Man,
You done started something. So hey, man, great show, man. I appreciate it. We're gonna get up out of here, man. I want to thank everybody, man, for joining in the lovely Stampede, Bodine. Hey, man, y'all bring the noise and bring the funk, man. We really appreciate it. BJ, way to do what you do, man. Congratulations again on your promo, baby. Just keep doing what you're doing.
thank
And it's gonna
you.
continue to, blessing gonna continue to flow for you, man. I'm so happy and excited to see you flourish, man. See you smile continuously now, man. It just does my heart good, man. That's a beautiful
Thank
thing,
you.
brother.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm on y'all. We're gonna get out of here. I just want to say everybody have a great weekend. Um, Again, stay cool. We still got about what, a month, 2 months of this hot weather.
I don't know. Houston is, could be
Yeah.
unpredictable. I don't know.
Right. Right. Exactly. Like Bodine
It
say, hit that like button. Share
it's
the video.
been, some we have hot days in November and December too. But if
Yeah,
you
but
need
I
to
mean,
back
it
to
don't be
back,
100+ though, dog.
right. I get you.
Usually end of October, man, we start cooling off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
late in the year.
yeah. So we gonna keep doing what we're doing, and end of October, come on with it, man, because it's been rough on you, boy, this summer.
Yeah, it's been super hot. Yeah,
I
man.
gotta
It's
stay darker.
I think it's a record. Yeah, so you definitely need to get out of that.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Go somewhere nice, shady with some water and some ice.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, man. I'm gonna do
Yeah.
that. Yeah. But anyway, y'all have a great weekend. We'll get back with you on Monday. Later.